The View fans have been left furious after the show ended up airing a pre-recorded episode leaving out an important celebrity death. Legendary musician Tony Bennett passed away at 96 on Friday, and The View did not mention it during the show. Early on when the episode began, there was a brief message that appeared on screen that read previously recorded. This frustrated fans who had tuned in expecting a tribute to Tony. Today's show was pre-recorded, so they will salute #Tony Bennett on Monday when the show returns live. Comic at Lonely Love tweeted to check on it Lady Gaga, who is filming a movie out of the country. #TheView # with a crew, one wrote. Another wrote R.I.H, Tony Bennett. Of course they'll probably or obviously mention his passing Monday cause the Friday shows are usually taped. #TheView. One fan complained another pre-taped Friday. Poor overworked have to be off every Friday during the summer. What a job. Another asked, is every Friday episode going to be pre-recorded? One wondered they are about to take the rest of the summer off. Why do they tape every Friday for the last 2 months? It's likely the tribute to Tony will, as fans surmised, come on Monday. Whoops. Meanwhile, Whoopi interrupted one of her View co-hosts on live TV. The moderator was in the middle of a sentence when she asked, did your phone really just ring? On Wednesday's show, Whoopi started off the episode of The View by introducing the first hot topic. So, yesterday, Ron DeSantis sat with Jake Tapper for his first big interview as a presidential candidate, but it was seemingly overshadowed, she said. Whoopi then stopped and looked at Joy Behar and asked, did your phone really just ring? Joy waved her hand back and forth and said, no. Okay, Whoopi shrugged. Joy had a serious look on her face as she replied, it did not. Ignore it. Okay, well, it's hard to. It's hard, Whoopi said. Kind of like how I was just overshadowed by her phone. Ron DeSantis was overshadowed by you-know-who's latest potential indictment. Joy could be heard laughing about the incident in the background as Whoopi played the clip. WOAH, Whoopi. Earlier this week, Whoopi abruptly asked the show's producer what he did to her hair after returning from the show's commercial break. When The View came back from commercial break early on during Monday's episode, Whoopi had something to say before getting back into things. Wait a minute, she said as the break ended. Before we get to the Golden Bachelor, what did you do to my hair, Paul? She asked the show's producer. The camera cut to Paul, who explained she had a stray strand of hair that was showing up on camera, so they fixed it for Whoopi. She said, I'm concerned now because I know if I turn one way, there's going to be something peeking out, going high. Paul assured her everything was fine. R.I.H, Whoopi said before launching into a show segment about the Golden Bachelor.